Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Scarland here, bringing you a new Neverwinter video. And as the topic, or the title of the video suggests rather, we're going to be talking about lockboxes today. Now this is a question that I've received for years upon years upon years of making content for this game. Everyone always asks me, what is the best lockbox to actually open? And for the longest time, it's always been the glorious Resurgence. Now, things have obviously changed throughout time, and that's the whole purpose of this video. I still get the question, what is the best lockbox to open? So we're actually going to take a look, and I'm going to suggest to you guys what I personally think what lockbox you should be opening. Now, of course, whether you're buying keys with Zen, or you're using your daily VIP key, etc., that's up to you. Full disclaimer, you can open up any lockbox you want. If there's a specific legendary skin or mount that you're looking for, then go ahead and open, whatever box you need to open. However, if you're looking just to profit or make some kind of money, there are certain lockboxes that you should be opening that will yield better results. So let's go ahead and dive right into this right now. Now, first up, we have the Forsaken Lockbox. Now, I consider this a Tier 1. So we have two Tier 1s, a Tier 2, and a Tier 3, in my opinion. So the Forsaken Lockbox was the very first lockbox that introduced the trade bars as the secondary reward. So from here on out, if you're looking to profit for boxes, the only boxes that you should open up are boxes that you know that you're going to get at least some trade bars for. So, we all know the Forsaken Lockbox was released, everyone spam opened them, and the Mythic mount was, very low in price, right? The Polar Siege Bear you can get for 1.5 million or so, give or take on Xbox at least. Other platforms may vary. The Legendary version is like 500k. Can you imagine that we have account-wide legendary mounts in the game that are selling for 500,000 AD? If you would have told me that 2 years ago, I would have never believed it. So the Forsaken Lockbox, now this is obsolete as it's gone, right? The Forsaken Lockbox is gone. It's out of the game already. You can no longer get this lockbox as a drop anymore. So if you didn't already stockpile some Forsaken Lockboxes around, you have to buy them on the auction house. Which leads us to the newest box, which is the Spellbound Lockbox. Now, this is the latest one that you can get for free by just killing mobs in the game, and they will eventually drop for you. You can also just buy them from the auction house or the Wondrous Bazaar. And you can see the trend here. These both have trade bars instead of refinement. Refinement is, a dime a dozen right now. You can get refinement points fairly easy in the game. So Cryptic decided to take the refinement section, that's the second section in the middle of your screen. They removed the refinement section out and put trade bars in place of that. Which in my opinion was a good thing. However, it influxed the prices on things, prices adjusted accordingly. So, we have the Spellbound Lockbox. Now, if you don't already have the Mythic mount or the Legendary mount and you're still trying to get it, or even the Displacer Beast, the companion, then that's up to you. That's your prerogative if you want to keep opening these. Again, the whole point of this is to accumulate trade bars. So these are basically your tier 1s. Now when the next lockbox come out, are they going to continue the trend with the trade bars? I don't know. No one is going to know until they release it, obviously. If they continue the trend with the trade bars, then whatever the latest one that comes out will be your option until you get that Mythic mount. Once you have the Mythic mount, then you can move on to Tier 2 or Tier 3 options. Now, I do have the Astral Lockbox listed as a Tier 2. However, it's not as good as a normal lockbox, and I will explain. So in the normal lockboxes here, you have the opportunity of hitting the trade bar jackpot, which is 1,000 trade bars. With the Astral Lockbox, it only goes up to 500. See, at the very bottom of your screen, it says 22 500 trade bars. Now, the payoff is that the Astral Lockbox, we all know, you don't have to use a enchanted key. You can freely open these. However, you have to buy them from the Wondrous Bazaar. They cost, I think, 65,000 AD. So now you need to decide yet again, do you want to spend, it's a money sink, essentially. Do you want to spend 65,000 AD to open one lockbox? You don't have to use a VIP key. You're just paying pure Astral Diamonds to get something out of this box. The trade bars are considered your bonus item. You're going to get 20 to 500. It's a random RNG chance, anywhere from 20 to 500 trade bars. So if you're spending 65,000 AD and you pull 500 trade bars, then it was worth it in my eyes. However, that's not going to happen very often. Now, we also know the random legendary mounts are in here. There's a select few. I did a whole video on this the Astral Lockbox when it first came out, and I listed it as a scam and a money sink. However, they have improved it a little bit. It's not as bad, and it's just that person's prerogative. If you want to open these, that's up to you. You don't have to waste, enchanted keys, but you're going to be paying 65,000 AD every time you buy one and open one. Now, also with this, and why I have it as listed as a tier 2, is for the sole reason is that it's limited time. You don't have availability of this box all the time. It's only during the event. So you have to keep that in mind. Finally, we come to the tier 3. Now, this is the big boy. This is the one that, if you can open, this is the one I recommend opening, honestly. Now, that is the Magnificent Resurgence Lockbox, and you get the Legendary Pack. The Legendary Pack was actually just changed recently. So, if you look at this Legendary Pack, the King of Spines is actually in here now. And they also added the Giant Toad, the Hellfire Engine, and the Deep Crow. So they added 4 more mounts in this pack, and of course they're all account-wide mounts. So yeah, Magnificent Legendary packs are still very well worthwhile. So you not only have the chance of hitting that Legendary pack, but again, you're looking for those trade bars. And this pack was updated to have those trade bars in them. So you could get up to 1,000 trade bars, as well as legendary insignias, as well as the legendary pack, or the 3 epic packs that it has. Now, all of these have utility items that you're going to need, right? They all have Genie's Gifts, Cube of Augmentations, Insignia Powder, etc. So, again, it's up to you. This one does vary a little bit. This one doesn't have some of the utility items, I don't believe, right? This one has companion upgrade tokens. This one has 10 mount tokens. So these ones have 10 companion tokens or mount tokens or rerolls or scroll of lives, etc. This, what I'm calling the premium pack, doesn't have all of that. But your payoff is that you're still getting trade bars and you still have a chance to get a legendary mount pack. So it is what it is. Again, this is up into the individual player and what box you personally want to open. I can't tell you what box to open. Now, again, why do I have this as a tier 3? This, again, is a limited time thing. The only time you can ever get these packs are when they're actually for sale. So it's the Enchanted Key Bundle and the lockboxes. You get 20 of each. You get 20 lockboxes and 20 keys for $20. So, yeah, that's a $1 gamble per lockbox. Now, these were recently just on sale. The sale had ended, but the normal price is 2,000 Zen. That's literally $1 a key. Every time you open one of these magnificent boxes, that's $1 USD currency. So, yeah, $20, 20 keys, 20 boxes. And that's, again, up into the individual player. I recommend you use coupons to lower that amount, etc., etc. And the main goal, like I said, is to get trade bars. Because right now we do have the trade bar store discount activated. And you want to accumulate as many trade bars as you can and then wait for this sell. So everything is 20% off. That means you can get rank 15s for 800 trade bars instead of 1,000. So you save, 200 trade bars. So if you're still building your character, or again, if you're looking to profit, you can always just sell the in-demand enchantments, and that's up to you. Again, you know, I don't recommend it, but supplies are also discounted by 20%. If you need enchanting stones, you get a little discount. You know, you need potencies, you get a little discount. I don't recommend wasting trade bars on this, as there's other means of getting them, but to each is their own. Whatever you decide to do as an individual player is up to you. I can only give you the information. So to answer everyone's questions currently, in my opinion, if you have access to the Magnificent Packs, again, you can only get them when they're on sale in the Zen store, or you have to buy the inflated prices from other players once they go away on the auction house. So this is my go-to. However, you do have the option of, if you don't want to waste keys, but you have an exorbitant amount of AD for whatever reason, and you would like to open these, that's up to you. If you don't have access to the Astral or the Magnificent, then, you know, the Spellbound is what you should be opening, just because of the trade bars. If you already have the Mythic and the Legendary and the Companion, and you happen to pull another one, well, you can sell it or hold on to it, wait for prices to go back up, you know, do whatever it is you have to do. Your main objective now, compared to back in the day, when opening lockboxes, is definitely the trade bars. It all depends on how many trade bars you can accumulate, and then utilize those trade bars to buy more items and then sell for profit. So, one more time. Magnificent, in my opinion, is the best to open if you have access to it. If you want to play the risky game and the gambler's game, then you can do the Astral when they're available. Other than that, you can just stick to whatever the flavor of the month is, which right now is Spellbound, and you're just shooting for those trade bars, guys. So hopefully that does answer a lot of questions. I literally get asked this question every day, it seems, almost, from someone for almost 6 years now. Hey Gar, what lockbox should I be opening with my daily key? So that's why I put this video together, just to talk about it. Feel free to leave me comments below. Tell me what you guys have pulled. What's your best pulls? My best pulls right now, I opened 80 of these Magnificent Packs, and I pulled the Legendary and 3 Epics out of 80 keys. So, not too shabby. I think I have some keys left over, so we're going to go ahead. Yeah, I have 7 keys, so let's just go ahead and pop these for funsies, for purposes of the video, huh? And there you go. Literally just pulled a comp pack on the first key I opened. So, there's that. Don't think I'm going to get them out, but, you know, hey, we'll take a comp pack for the video. We do it for the memes, folks. I wasn't expecting that. So we did it for the memes. I had a couple of daily keys left over. So we ended up getting 300 trade bars. Out of 7 keys, we got 300 trade bars. That's not too shabby. We did get extremely lucky and pulled a companion pack here. That was unexpected. The main objective, again, is the trade bars. We got 300 trade bars out of 7 keys. Not too horrible. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, if you have any more questions with lockboxes, go ahead and free to leave me a comment below. Make sure to smash the thumbs up button. Really helps the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know the content's a little dry right now. That's all I got for you today, folks. I'll see you guys real soon.